In every legend, there's a sliver of truth. In every tragedy, a forgotten warning. They Were Both Found Dead is your guide through the eerie and the unexplained, where history collides with horror and not everyone makes it out alive.
Hello, people. Welcome to another edition of They Were Both Found Dead. I'm Adrian.
I'm Ramsey. Today we are at Hummel Park. You heard me correctly. We are at Hummel Park.
Yay!
What's Hummel Park, you may ask? Well, what the fuck is Hummel Park?
It's a park near us. It's the most haunted park near us. So we came here to do an excursion for you guys for our special 10th episode.
For every 10th episode, we were thinking we could do something fun, like a little ghosty ghost, a little ghost hunt. Just as a little background for Hummel, the land was used for various things way back. The land acknowledgements are for the Omaha and the Oto Missouri tribes. There were a few trading posts on the land, nothing big to note. In the 1860s, the Brown family came into possession of the land, and it was passed down through 3 generations. In 1930, 70-odd years later, the 200 acres of land were donated to Omaha and named after Joseph B. Hummel, an Omaha Parks and Rec employee and massive advocate for Omaha Park. Hummel includes a nature center, multiple playgrounds, a Missouri River outlook, a disc golf course, and the Devil's Slide, which is now an extremely dangerous cliffside, but used to be a hikeable and was often hiked by locals in the 70s and 90s and 80s.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? A lot of weird shit has happened in this place too.
Yes.
Like, there is a decade's worth of crimes, and there's like rituals, satanic rituals and stuff like that happening around here.
Rumored satanic rituals.
People say there's what is it, like cannibals living in here?
Albinos.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but if we see some...
If we catch an albino, I'll be like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you in the woods right now?
You'll be part of our cast next. Well,
oh my god, a guest on the podcast, the albinos.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
We got one back there right now.
Oh my god.
This is our camera guy. There's going to be a third one. This is Ramsey's fiance.
Hey, camera guy.
I didn't agree to that.
Oh, he's shy, guys. We're trying to find the stairs right now. It's kind of crazy. It's a really big place. What was it? 200 acres?
200 acres.
Jesus Christ. And once we find them, we'll get back. Guess where?
One of the things about Hummel is the stairs. That's probably the most iconic, you would say.
Yeah. No, I love this place. It's very pretty, but also you can feel like an energy of nature around here.
One of the most iconic stories of Hummel Park. And the story is that these stairs are a gateway to hell. A stairway to hell.
Hell yeah. Oh, well, no.
Well, hell yeah, because hell's at the end.
There's a story behind this these stairs, right? Like, it's they say that if you count the steps going up, it's not the same as it is going down, and that's what makes it paranormal. And if you do count it the same amount of steps, then you're gonna die.
You're gonna die today.
Yeah. Oh,
I wanna die today.
Let's count. Didn't we count them? We've been here before, by the way, just once.
We came here at night drunk with a large group of people.
Did we count the steps last time?
We tried to, and then they're like, "There's someone. There's the cops. We have to run." And I was like,
yeah, I don't think we did, but we'll try this time.
Yeah,
for
we'll
you
count
guys.
them this time. So we lost count of steps.
Yeah, there's so many. Look, pan over there.
That's how many we've done.
There's like 400 up there still.
Yeah.
There's so many steps.
Yeah, I see why people lose count, obviously. And plus, these stairs are like all crumbly. Like, how do you even count them?
Okay, it's one of those things where it's like, yes, the stairs are crumbly. Yes, you don't get the same count because A, there's so many, and B, like, there's half stairs and they're crumbling and blah, blah, blah. But the gate to hell, guys.
The gate to hell.
It's fun.
Holy shit. Yeah, it is fun.
Plus, a lot of fucked up stuff has happened here, so let's get into that.
Yeah.
In 1933, a firearm was heard by a caretaker and a patrolman in the area. When they were investigated, they came upon a radio repairman who was close to death. He fell unconscious on the way to the hospital and ended up passing away. No one was ever brought to justice for that murder. And that was here in Hummel. In 1936, this is probably the other earliest thing I've come across because the other one, that took me a while to find, in 1933. But before that, it was this one, was the earliest. And I couldn't really find a lot of articles discussing the actual event. I could only find things about it. And then all the links in that were broken. I don't know, it was weird. But a crew working in Hummel came across a buried body. Local archaeologists concluded that it was the body of a war veteran. And the local Boy Scouts decided to bury the body on top of the cliffs overlooking the Missouri River Valley.
Holy shit.
I don't know why the Boy Scouts got to make that decision. I didn't realize that random corpse, whatever, was up to them.
Maybe they're not kids.
I mean, even the adults of the Boy Scouts.
Yeah, true. I don't know.
Why do they get to decide that?
So that corpse is here right now?
On the bluffs, yeah.
Holy shit. Can you imagine how many actually dead people are in here?
Yeah,
Like,
if you go back to all the time.
Yeah, obviously. Well, everywhere is going to be a lot of dead people, right? If you go back.
Think about how many dead bodies are in the ocean if you go back to all the time, and
Holy
how many
shit.
you're just like swimming with them. So what amount of body of water is okay, makes it okay for there to be a dead body there? Because clearly there has to be some amount because you swim in the ocean.
The ocean is vast.
Yeah.
Very vast. I don't know, dude. I'm okay with swimming in the ocean. It's pretty.
I love the ocean.
I do too.
I hope I don't die there. It's October 11th, 1947, and Harold R. Schluter was hanging out with his friends inside Hummel, and he chugged what amounted to being 12 beers in a little over an hour. Schluter then went to drive home, and his friends tried to wrestle his keys away. Schluter lost his mind and ended up smashing his front windshield with his fist, like totally smashed it in.
Oh, shit.
And he broke the glass of one of his front headlights. Yeah, super chill dude.
Yeah, a little bit crazy.
Choosing to still drive home, Schluter got behind the wheel and began driving south on River Road. Again, it was October 11th, and a frat from UNO was actually enjoying a hayride.
I went to UNO.
Hell yeah. About 30 students total, split between two wagons, were enjoying this hayride. It was 10:30 p.m., and the wagons were facing south on River Road, but were pulled over to the side. Some of the men standing off to the side, some of them in the wagons. As Schluter was driving past, he suddenly swerved to the left front fender of his vehicle, striking the front left quarter of the hayrack, and then down the road a considerable distance. 7 were injured, the leading horse died, and one college student, Freddie Freeland, died in the accident. His body was found 36 feet away from the wreck. Schluter was eventually found hiding in the woods and was charged with manslaughter.
Oh my god.
What if, like,
In
I'm pussy
these
ass
woods?
bitch to do that and behave that way and then be found in these woods after killing someone in these woods? I see fireflies. I haven't seen fireflies in so long.
Really? Where are they?
There was 2 in front of... Do you see that? It was in front
Yeah,
of
I
that
see
tree.
it. Maybe it's their souls.
Oh.
Have you seen The Grave of Fireflies?
I don't remember liking it.
Oh.
Did I like it?
I don't think we saw it together.
Oh.
Did we?
I thought we watched it together years and years ago.
Maybe. I don't know. It's like a Studio Ghibli movie about like orphans from war.
Is that the one the son did?
No.
Oh, I thought
don't
that was
think
the
so.
one the son did.
No idea. But yeah. Really sad. And really sad story too. Like, that's crazy. Imagine if somebody's hiding right now in these woods. Do we have a knife or anything?
I meant to bring one, and then I forgot.
Oh, good thing we have a gun. Good thing we have a gun.
Do you see that broken tree right there?
Oh, yeah.
Cody, do you see it?
Do you think it's like a lightning bolt?
I don't know. It's a broken tree, though.
It's actually super quiet.
They had a broken keyboard, so I bought a broken keyboard.
Shut up.
It is really quiet and very peaceful. The trees are huge.
We have had thunderstorms, a lot of cracking of the wood.
It doesn't even feel like moist in here either, even though there has been a lot of Ooh.
Did you hear that?
Stop. What? Do you hear steps or something?
Yeah.
Somebody's coming?
Small, weird, and slightly spooky, possibly EVP here. What do y'all think this sound is?
Been a lot of Ooh.
Did you hear that?
So my story goes back to April 11th, 1983. It's something about these woods, obviously. We're going to be talking about the
that
brutal...
That would be really funny if you ended it and you're like, that was a different woods, but isn't that fucked up?
No. Brutal murder of Laura Lapointe. In the early hours of April 11th, 1983, a passerby made a chilling discovery in a wooded area near Hummel Park, north of Omaha, Nebraska. The naked and badly beaten body of Laura Lapointe. She had suffered extensive injuries from blunt force trauma, and nearby investigators found a large tree branch about 6 to 7 feet long and 3 inches thick, believed to have been used in the attack. An empty bottle of brandy was also found in the scene, suggesting alcohol had been involved prior or during the assault. Lapointe's death was especially gruesome. A pathologist later testified that the injuries were consistent with being struck multiple times by blunt instruments, specifically a softball bat and the large stick found at the crime scene.
Oh my god.
The attack was not sudden burst of violence, but a prolonged and sadistic assault.
Oh. There's motorcycles here now.
So we changed a little bit of the scenery. We just went a little bit up. Now we're
Away
at the
from the
end.
motorcycles.
Yeah, some people showed up a little bit, so we
Fuck
moved.
those bitches.
Oh, yeah, I guess. And now we're on the top. Look over there. That's the end of the stairs.
We made it up.
All right, but I'm going to continue my story as well. So how it happened. So the details of what led to LaPointe's death came from two of the women who were with her that night, Geraldine Carr and Carol Joy, both of whom testified for the prosecution. According to Carr, on the night of April 10th, she was with Jo Helen Robertson, Carol Joy, and Lorraine Smith, all sex workers in Omaha. They were driving around in Carr's 1977 Ford LTD, drinking a bottle of brandy. At some point, the idea arose to just rob somebody. They instead came across Laura LaPointe, who was also a sex worker. They invited her into the car. Once LaPointe was in the vehicle, they drove to an alley in North Omaha. There, the mood quickly turned. Robertson allegedly told LaPointe to hand over the money. She only had $25 though, so that made them like pretty mad. And Carol Joy handed Robertson a straight edge razor, which she used to cut LaPointe's hair and inflict minor cuts.
Wow.
Robertson also ripped a gold necklace from LaPointe's neck. The group then drove to Hummel Park, where the abuse escalated. Testimony revealed that Carol Joy forced LaPointe to perform oral sex, while Robertson continued to strike her in the head with a bat and cut her with the razor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she had a...
That's horrible.
I know. And they just invited her, you know? That sucks. Eventually, in the early mornings of the hour on April 11th, they drove to the remote and wooden Hummel Park. There, Robertson, Joy, and LaPointe exited the vehicle, and Carr later claimed she did not see who took the bat, but both she and Joy testified that Robertson began beating LaPointe with the softball bat, while Joy struck her with the tree branch or stick. Carol Joy testified that the two women took turns hitting LaPointe until Joy said that was enough. At that point, they determined LaPointe was dead and dumped her body in the roadside ditch before driving back to Omaha and disposing of her clothes in the trash bin.
What a poor girl.
I know. And all happened here.
That's so disgusting.
Yeah, so...
And it's so weird. It does feel so peaceful and nice here.
I know. But can you imagine all the horrors, like what you said, and like dead bodies? I feel like people come here to dump dead bodies most of the time. I was going to say, that also happens here where there's another one I talked about where there's a bunch of other... Even Haskell was another location, one of mine. But they always end up here. Yeah, I wonder if they like bury them or they think like if they're deep enough in like the jungle or something, they won't be found. But obviously that's not the case. Or maybe it has worked for other people and we just haven't found them yet. But
don't
makes
kill
it
people.
Really creepy. Yeah,
you'll get caught, especially in this day and age. We're willing to take a stand on that. Once again, it's October, this time October 8th, 1992. 17-year-old Jeremy Herman called his friend, 15-year-old Jeremy Drake, to meet him at a local gas station so that they could hang out and smoke. While not an entirely unfamiliar suggestion between the two, Herman and Drake had a recent falling out and hadn't spoken for 4 months. But Herman had a secret suspicion. He suspected that Drake either broke into Herman's car and stole his speakers and stereo system, or that he knew who did. That's fucked up. Well, I mean, you don't do that to me. You don't? No, I'm not your friend. If I stole your speakers, you'd be pretty pissed off. Yeah. Before the meetup, Herman asked his new friend, 17-year-old Christopher M. Master, if he could borrow Master's sawed-off shotgun. Master said, "No, you cannot take my gun," but offered another solution. Masters told Herman that he could accompany them and bring the gun with him. So, like, good call not just lending out your gun, bad call lending out yourself with your gun. Yeah. It's not a 2-for-1 deal. Honestly. Herman later testified, quoted Masters as having said, if he, Masters, was going to point his gun at anybody, he was going to plan on using it. Oh. Yeah, that's a bode well for anyone. Yeah. I mean, you can use just the intimidating factor of the gun. Well, while we're on the topic, did the holes in that sign not look like bullet holes?
Like airsoft pellets.
Okay.
Oh, you know, those are definitely...
Yeah, those look pretty big. I don't know.
It's definitely a 9mm.
Who knows? Maybe a 9mm, maybe an airsoft?
That's so weird. Who's using a gun around here?
I know. Well... It's
the woods.
It's
the people we're talking about.
Yeah.
Herman picked up Masters first, and then picked up Drake at the gas station they had agreed on. From there, Herman drove the trio to Hanscom Park, and the Masters showed Drake his gun, asking if Drake knew what had happened to Herman's stereos. Remember, Jeremy Drake is only 15. The other two are both 17. Drake, terrified, denied knowing anything. Masters then accosted Drake, pointing the gun at him and yelling, even hitting the 15-year-old hard enough that his right contact fell out of his eye.
The right contact fell out.
Do you know how hard you have to hit a motherfucker for their contact to come flying out?
Wow. That's pretty hard.
Yeah. Masters showed Drake that his shotgun was loaded and threatened to, quote, blow your guts all over the back seat of the car.
Oh, God.
Unless he talked.
A little much.
A little. Herman testified later that at this point, Drake looked absolutely stunned and had started crying. Which, like, same, I would have been actively shitting my pants.
No, yeah, for sure.
Drake stated that Bobby Beretta, another local youth, had stolen the speakers and directed Herman to Beretta's home. Herman was the only one to get out of the car, and he went to Beretta's door and knocked. Beretta answered, and they spoke for only a few minutes. Beretta testified later that at one point, Masters got out of Herman's vehicle holding what appeared to be a weapon and was shouting. The trio left shortly after.
Ooh.
Herman drove them to Hummel Park, and him and Masters openly discussed in front of Drake whether they should let Drake go or kill him.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Eventually, Masters directed Herman towards a part of Hummel called Lookout Point, and all three boys exited the vehicle. Masters led Drake down a nearby path into the woods, and Herman testified that he was stayed back to watch for other vehicles. After several minutes of silence, a gunshot rang out. Herman began running down the path to investigate and was met with Masters running towards him. Masters said that he had accidentally shot Drake and that the 15-year-old boy was dead.
15? Oh my God.
I know. Shannon Shaw was a man who lived with the Masters family, who ended up testifying in court that later that evening, or possibly the very early hours of the next morning, Masters took Shaw to Hummel and showed Shaw Drake's body. That Masters told Shaw that Masters had instructed Drake to get down on his hands and knees, kneel on the ground, hands behind his head, and then he shot him in that position. The cause of death was ruled as a gunshot wound to the back, and Masters was found guilty of murder in the commission of kidnapping and use of a firearm to commit a felony. He was sentenced to life in prison.
Okay.
Just a few quotes from a newspaper article from after Jeremy Drake was murdered. Central students and teachers were shocked at the news. Many are still trying to come to terms with what happened to Jeremy, as he was a friend. Friends of Jeremy said that they will remember many things about their classmate. He was modest, said Mike Milota, Jr. Mike said that he will remember most about Jeremy is his outstanding sense of humor. He could laugh at anything, including himself. And, like, this article is full of a bunch more really sweet quotes about a kid that was clearly killed way too young.
So sad. Holy shit. Wow.
So it's another example of people bouncing around Omaha making bad decisions, but when it's time to die, they come here.
When it's time to die?
When it's time to kill someone, they come here.
Holy shit. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think it is the density, like the
vegetation.
Yeah, how it feels. It's like outside of the city. It feels like you're in the middle of nowhere.
It really does feel like wilderness.
Well, not over
that
here, but when you're like in the middle.
That way.
Yeah, for sure. There's like nothing but trees. And I hope we see an animal at some point.
I know.
I saw rabbits over there in the beginning of it.
I saw a fox this morning.
Outside of your house?
Driving to work at house.
Oh, that's so cute. Wow.
We have 2 more incidents to speak about today, and they're both super, super short, just super dark, and happened in Hummel.
The one that I'm going to be talking about, not a lot of, because it's kind of gruesome, but it involves like this 12-year-old. Her name was Amber Harris, and her body was found in these woods. She went missing like 6 months prior, and they figured out by like blood samples on the body and stuff like that a registered like sex offender actually kidnapped her.
Oh my God.
And then they found him, and he got tried and put in prison for life. Thank God. Yeah.
It was a child murder. We know who did it. It was pretty recent. So no need to hash that out too much.
Yeah, but it shows you like how many examples we have of stuff just going on.
The most recent time someone actively died that we know of in the woods was 16-year-old David Murillo died in a car crash driving through Hummel in 2008.
Dang. Car crash in here? Like
car crash.
With another car or with a tree?
Another car.
Wow.
When we were driving earlier, me and Adrian were talking about, like, imagine another car comes careening down.
Yeah, because, like, we'll show the footage, but the roads are, like, so narrow, and there's so many curves that you can't even see if somebody else is coming from the other side. So I can totally see...
the trees are so thick.
I can totally see how something like that can happen.
Other than these stairs being the most, like, iconic lore of Hummel, there's also the albinos, the other most iconic lore. If you grew up in Omaha, you've heard about the Hummel albinos. Possibly the most well-known story told amongst locals about Hummel Park. The albinos are a cornerstone of Omaha lore. The legend is of a hidden settlement of albinos deep in the 200 acres of Hummel who come out at dusk, which is about to be, in order to avoid the sun and would do mild bouts of mischief.
And I'm scared.
Yeah, you should be. most commonly throwing rocks at cars. They're also said to make these weird guttural noises. Could you imagine an
I would
albino
hate
coming at you in the
that.
woods going, oh, whoa,
Oh, hell no.
oh.
Don't. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Some theorize that Henry Dorley himself had them imported for an exhibit in the world-famous Henry Dorley Zoo. But when they were too feral, he just abandoned them. Others say the legend stems from an albino treatment facility that is said to have been in the area at the time. Stories of albinos occur in multiple parts of the world, including Africa, where their legends say that albinos can cure HIV. Which is actually a very dark tunnel to go down, because that just meant that any albino women in Africa were getting raped by people trying to get cured of HIV, so they all were getting HIV positive.
Yeah, I wonder what it was like back in the day when somebody was albino, because they do look pretty different, you know?
The devil is inside of them!
Yeah, stupid fucks, but yeah.
Then there's also Jacob Klatanoff.
Klatanoff. Say that 3 times.
Klatanoff.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Yeah. Jacob Klatanoff.
Klatanoff.
Period.
He did it better, but you did it faster.
Ooh.
Okay. Jacob Klatanoff was an early German settler, and his wife was Lorinda. They had a cabin in the hills. While their existence is confirmed, they existed. What happened to them, their fates were not. The old stories say that Lorinda was dishonest, that she decided to kill her husband and to flee with her lover, leaving Jacob buried on their property. Many claim to hear Jacob screaming Lorinda's name and begging her not to leave him behind. Lorinda!
So you can hear those screams in here?
You're supposed to. People say they have.
Scared.
There were a lot of posts about Hummel and like people asking if anything haunted has happened to people here. And of course, there's plenty of comments like, I don't know about ghosts or anything. Like one of my favorite ones, I don't know. I didn't see any ghosts, but I saw a guy running around with a tail and someone was chasing him. And it was some kink shit.
What the fuck?
And the comments are like, yeah, Hummel gets weird. So there's also that to be aware of.
Hummel gets weird? I don't like that.
There is one comment I wanted to read.
Okay.
This person said, not sure about the albinos or the hermit. The hermit, I forgot to write that down, is apparently this dude used to live here. Like, right, like we saw when we came in, there's a bunch of houses like right along the property.
Yeah.
And apparently this dude used to live here and he just was like, leave me alone. But of course, local legends turned that to he was this hermit, and if he caught you, he would cut your nose off.
Holy shit.
Now he's gonna take your fucking nose.
Wow, why do people come here?
To hide bodies.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, so this was by Pint of Everclear on Reddit. Not sure about the albinos or hermit, but one evening, me and some friends drove into the park, and these guys tried to trap us in the park and block our car in. What? We managed to get past them and head deeper into the park and came out the other exit literally seconds before they were going to pull up and try to trap us again. We gunned it to the closest gas station, waited in the lot, and checked our phones to see where we could link up with some other friends. We looked out the back window and we see headlights, and it was both cars pulling into the lot. We gunned it out of there and made our way to the interstate. We took 680 all the way up to Dodge and could still tell these guys were tailing us. We clear out to Elkhorn before we could confirm they were really gone. These guys followed us for 20 minutes or longer after trying to trap us in the park. No idea if they were affiliated with the park or what, but it felt extremely nefarious. And thank God we never truly found out why they were trying to stop us.
Don't freak me out, Ramsey. I hate it when it's like real stuff like that.
There's all things to be afraid of here.
I'm scared of leaving now. Maybe we'll just spend the night here.
I hope the microphone picked that up. Did you fucking hear that?
Wait, there's other people here?
Maybe there's just people playing on the playground.
That freaked me out. Sorry.
Well, you can hear screaming, but there's no one at the playground, so where are they?
Yeah, well, why is there just one singular scream, too? I hear a little bit of voice, too. But... Wow. Anyways, we have a Ouija board. We're about to do some content for you guys.
Spooky ooky.
Do you see something over there?
What do you mean?
Oh, there's somebody over there.
There's people over there. It wasn't demons screaming, it was humans. So, there's like rumors of satanic stuff happening here. However, there's no proof of that. And also, did you know there's no proof of a satanic killing ever happening in the United States at any time ever?
Huh?
No satanic killing has ever happened in the United States.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Then where does it happen?
It doesn't happen.
Oh.
Boring.
But
in other words, there's satanic scribbles.
Oh, there is?
Satan is here. Inverted peace sign. That's like an inverted pentagram, right? Okay, so we're doing this without any research, which usually means we're definitely doing
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I thought too.
Not to mention the haunted fucking demon dead ghost coat.
Somebody vanished in this very place.
And the fact that there's clearly a fire on that fireplace. Look at that.
Yeah, that's creepy. We're like in an abandoned kind of like canopy.
A family burned here. They might have. I probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Okay. So if anyone is here,
Don't we have to open it?
that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Right? If anything is here, you are welcome to come and speak with us. A little chit chat. You can do so audibly, or you can do it with the Ouija board.
I know this place is probably congested, full of people, but if you feel like you want to speak to us, go ahead and move the thing on the board. Tell us, who are you? When did you die?
Are you moving a little bit?
No.
Okay.
Why is it moving?
It felt like it was moving, but I think I'm moving happening things. Like it feels further away from me now than it did a second ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's moving like really slowly. From our trembling. Oh shit, is it moving? Stop.
Imagine I start crying right now.
That's not true. Come on, you got this. I know you can.
My first instinct was to call it a weak ass ghost. You're nicer than me. You're like literally not even touching it. Like
I know, I'm hovering. You're hovering too. It's like moving towards the yes. Is it gonna point instead of like putting the circle? There's a circle inside the thing.
it can do either.
Okay. Not like this.
Okay, that's actually making me want to throw up.
Yeah.
Okay. If you are a woman, move it towards me. If you are a man, move it towards Adrian. I'm Ramsey, he's Adrian, by the way.
If you're gender neutral, do it towards Cody. Sorry.
This is the thing about being gender neutral, just respect that.
Yeah. We gotta be inclusive.
That last movement was me on accident.
Oh. Very flimsy. Oh shit. You moving it?
No. Is it moving?
It is, towards you.
Okay. So we got a gal pal here.
Yeah, we see why it's so weak. I'm just kidding. No. Oh shit, no, you're a strong woman. I'm so sorry.
No,
Actually, I don't wanna be
I'm not alone now when you make sexist jokes.
Actually, I feel kind of... Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, don't kill Adrian, he's kidding.
No, yeah, I am kidding.
It's funny because women have rights now.
Maybe it's normal for them. Well,
What's the first letter of your... Well, do you have a question?
no, I don't.
What's the first letter of your name?
What's the name of the lady that I was talking about?
LaPointe, I think was her last name.
Yeah, something. I'll look it up in a second. Come on.
Okay, I feel like we're not freaking out enough that I moved a little bit. Were you really not moving?
No, I'm not. I'm at all. I'm not moving at all.
Okay, I think we say bye and then we do it a few times around the board.
Oh.
1,
yeah,
2,
I forgot.
3. Goodbye.
Bye. Don't we have to start that way too?
I don't know. It seemed like we started good enough that she fucking moved it a little.
You know, one thing that I did read about is that, you know, when we're walking in or like driving in from over there, all the trees are kind of like bushed over. People say like
the lynching.
Yeah, the lynching trees. That's why it's like bent to the side, all the trees. So that's another thing that...
There's a lot of things. There's a lot more to this place. It's just I try to only stick with the stuff that was like proven. But if we did everything, like this place has really dark tales, and I feel like it has that because of the energy it has.
I hear a lot of crackling going on in the woods, but they gotta be animals, right?
At least some of it.
Oh, okay.
I don't really care if there's other people as long as they don't hurt me.
Don't sound weak, Ramsey.
I have 3 teardrop tattoos. Who's gonna mess with me?
Oh shit.
You hear that?
Did you hear that? Did somebody stumble in there?
Yeah.
You lost your footing, bud?
Oh my god.
That actually scared me a little bit.
Now you're talking shit too.
Had to mend the situation.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that last one?
Following?
You like looked. It looked like you looked the last time. It's like as we come down.
Yeah, this side.
It's like, yeah, as we walk.
You albino?
So, if you're albino, we're friendly. Okay, look how pasty I am.
Oh shit. We'll join you.
If we get murdered, and Morbid doesn't do an episode on us, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. I can kill you. Even better.
Just make sure Morbid does an episode on it.
I mean, it feels like it would be a bigger news.
But it's more sad if two besties die together.
Well, who's gonna kill you?
I meant like a guy in the woods.
Oh.
We are back in the car. It is warm. I am moist.
It is dark time.
It is dark
outside.
time.
This is us signing off for the moment.
Yes. Ooh.
Coming down was a bit creepier than going up for sure. We heard like a bunch of noises in the woods.
It was weird. It was almost like something was following us. Which, like, we were saying, like, it's probably a deer, but why would a deer follow us?
True. And we couldn't even see it either. A bunch of fireflies, a bunch of, there was like this weird frog noise. I don't even know if it was a frog.
He was like the grudge of frogs. Like, I don't even know.
That was scaring me. I don't know.
Imagine I'm editing this footage and there's a man in the woods.
Stop, dude. I'm looking around like crazy right now.
Gotta lock the doors. I hope you liked our special 10th episode.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. It was scary for us, so I hope it was scary for you guys. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Bye.
Bye.